Hey everyone, GirlMeetsPixels here, and welcome back to Let's Decorate the Cooper Family Home. So today we are decorating the foyer and the study. So we're starting off with the foyer, and it's a pretty small foyer to be quite honest, so there wasn't too much that I could actually do. But just make it a little bit cozy, add in a couple rugs and just decorations to make it feel a little bit more warm and welcoming. I mean, it is the very first spot that anyone sees in a house, so you definitely want it to look cute. So in the little awkward area over there, I decided to put in a bookshelf, which it was kind of hard because some of them were either too short or too small or ginormous or just didn't look right. So I took these floor-to-ceiling bookshelves and I just doubled them up so it looks like it's just like a built-in wall of books basically. And then I just put a chair in front of one of them and just a little floor lamp. Just so like if they want it to be all cozy and cute, they can just turn on like the floor lamp and sit there and read and all that fun stuff. And then I'm also adding in a side table, which is one of my favorite things to do because I don't know, like I just find if you have a side table, you can just toss your mail and your keys when you walk in the door or when you're leaving, your keys are already there so you can just grab them, like whatever. It's super chill. So that's something I like doing in real life, and in The Sims I always just like making it, a little bit more realistic. And then I'm just adding in some what am I oh, okay. I'm like, what am I even adding in? I'm adding in light outlets or light switches and outlets around the rest of the house because apparently I forgot that. But then we jump back to the foyer and I start choosing fabric or pattern that I wanted for the rug, and I chose the orange gray taupe one just because that's my favorite pattern at the moment, and I've been using it in like all of my houses, so don't mind me on that, but I've been loving it. And then I'm going in and changing the wall color. I changed it quite a few times throughout. I keep going back to it and trying to make a decision on one. I don't know. I've been having issues lately trying to find, like the right wall colorings and color schemes, but I recently found this like simmer who has all these color swatches, and they go and just take a color and then they add accent colors and neutrals that go with it. And it's like very like helpful to kind of see what colors look good together, and I can apply that towards a room. So I'll try finding it in my like history and putting that down in the description bar below if you guys want to check it out. It's really cool though. Very helpful for those of you that like to, design and decorate in The Sims or real life too, honestly. And so I'm just going in and coloring or recoloring everything, adding curtains, just those final touches. We're almost done here. It was a very simple foyer, so it didn't need to be overcomplicated or overstuffed with 20 million things of random clutter, Just keep it simple. And then I think that's the wall color I decide on, which is like just like the light gray. And then we move on to the study. And I actually decided to do carpet in here instead of the wood just to, I don't know, do something different. Spicing it up. Spicing it up. That makes no sense. Anyway, so I just recolor the carpet, and that is one of my favorite carpets. It comes with the base game. Love it, love it. And then the desk, I decided to put like in the middle-ish of the room, or for it to like face the door, which is a little different. Normally I'm like placing it against the wall or near a window so they can like look out and work at the same time. But I've really gotten into like feng shui. Not like really, but like kind of into feng shui. And feng shui says that in your office, you should have where your desk faces the door or is parallel with the door, and not to have your back to the door. So it like helps create like a better workflow, which I think is pretty cool, So I just applied it here. And just going in and adding lights. I like took out the debug lights that I had in there just so I could see like the best placement for lighting. And that's a really good thing to do, just to kind of see what areas need to be lit. I don't know, just is it better that way? You already have a light in there and you're not going to be able to tell where the best lighting is. I'm just adding my favorite little outlets and light switches. And then I go into wall paintings, and I'm working on trying to find like a wall painting basically. And I had just downloaded like this huge collection of all these different like abstract and realism paintings, and it took me forever to go through. So yeah, but they're really cool. I'm not exactly sure where I got them. I'd have to go and look at my downloads folder, but if you guys are interested in any of them, comment down below and I'll try to link you to them. And actually cut out soon so that I can go through and just figure out my wall paintings and everything, because there's so many of them that I didn't want to waste my time on camera doing it. So as you can see there, now it's all beautiful. And then I'm just throwing in another light there. And in the pictures, you'll be able to see the pictures. In the picture, you'll be able to see the pictures more clearly. They're gorgeous though. I like seriously wish I had all these paintings in real life. Like I would so be in love with that. But maybe someday I can see if something like that could work out. But yeah, my favorite painting is the huge floral and girl painting with like the red hair and the beautiful flowers with it. Like, oh, I love that painting. And like all the paintings that came with the download, they are gorgeous. So in love with them. So I'm just kind of, you know, basing everything off of the colors that are in the paintings. That's kind of where I'm getting my color scheme from, basically. I kind of go with like a greenish blue wall color. I darken the desk a bit. I did gold accents just to kind of warm it up because there was a lot of white going on, so I felt gold would be a good accent. And then I'm going in and coloring the computer, which I feel like a lot of people forget to color the computers or like recolor them. It's so fun. You can make them a super bright color like yellow, something very happy, or you can go in and add a pattern to it, which is so much fun too. I love doing that. With this one, it isn't, you know, a mature study, so I decided to keep it like a gray, just keep it neutral, keep it chill, you know, you feel me? And then I'm just recoloring the bookcase and then the curtains. And I think, I go in and add a rug just to kind of ground it some more. It's very empty in there without another layer of texture in there. So doing that. And I decided to do like a bright white, I think is what I do. What do I do? What do I do? I can't remember. I think I make it like the green color in the photo or in the painting. And then I go in and change the curtains to like a white or gray. Brown. I make a brown. I was completely wrong. And then I decided on a plant. And at first I was going to do this one, but then I felt like it was like a weird green, like clashing with the other greens, and I didn't really like how it turned out, so I actually changed it in a minute after changing the light color. And I decided to do like little feather stick things or something. Anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and also stay tuned for photos. Those will be in a second. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys all in my very next video. Bye guys!